Welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show. I am James Boslaw, your Fredericksburg area realtor and vacation rental investor. And this show is all about real estate in the Fredericksburg area, the Fawn Lake community, and the vacation rental space. I help people buy and sell homes because I believe that everyone should grow their wealth as they live in or own a home that they love. I also believe that you should feel confident when you are buying or selling a home, and confidence comes when you are well educated and informed, and that's what this show is all about. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show, where in today's episode, we are going to take a look at the real estate statistics for the Fredericksburg area, both in the month of July as well as through the month of July. Now, I do explain this quite often, but just in case you're listening to this episode for the first time, when we're looking at one specific month, in today's case, we'll look at the month of July of 2025. We will be comparing that to the same month from the previous year. So we'll be looking at July of 2025 and comparing it to July of 2024. And that's important because it does give us an idea of where we've come over the past 12 months. However, when you're taking a look at 1 month, you can sometimes find anomalies, or there could be some skewed data because it is just 1 month. So my favorite way of looking at data is to look at things year to date. So this year, we would be looking at January through July of this year, which is year to date, and then comparing it to January through July of last year, which I think gives us a more accurate picture of where the real estate market is as we track where it is going. But we're going to do both because both are very important. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the stats in the month of July of 2025 and see how they compare to July of 2024. And when we do that, what we find is that the overall sold dollar volume is up 11%. So there's a lot more movement in the month of July of this year versus last year. The average sold price is up 8%. Yes, I said that right. The average sold price of homes in July is up 8% from last year. This is about twice what normal appreciation is. So that is a very strong sign for the values of appreciation in homes in our market. If you purchase a home in the last year or so, 8% increase is a lot of money. So you should be very, very encouraged by that. And if any one of you owns a home, you also should be encouraged to know that you are gaining equity and appreciation right now if your home is in the Fredericksburg area. The median sold price is up about 3.5%. Once again, both the average and the median sold price is up. And overall units sold is up about 3%. So we're seeing an overall sold dollar volume higher because we're seeing more homes sold at a higher price range. And that's what leads to that overall more movement in July of 25 versus July of 24. Now, the average days of homes on the market is up, not by a lot, but it is up. We do see that this year it's taking homes on average about 28 days before it goes under contract, whereas in last year we were seeing that it would take about 25 days. So homes are on the market for just a little bit longer, but they're selling for a lot more money, so that's great news. The average sold price to the original list price is about 98.5%. So what we're seeing is that homes are listed for a certain price, but they end up closing about 1.5% less than that original price. So there is some softening taking place where homes are either being negotiated down or maybe there's a price reduction before they go under contract. But all in all, what we are seeing when you take a look at this July compared to last July is that homes are selling for more money. So that's great for the values of our local market. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the Fredericksburg area year to date. So January through July of 2025. Let's compare that to January through July of 2024. And when we do that, this is what we find. The overall sold dollar volume is still up. It's up 3.5%. So there is more money flowing in the market than there was last year as far as overall sold dollar volume. So that's good. The average sold price is up 6%. Once again, this is higher than average. You know, they say 3 to 4% is roughly an average appreciation rate, historically speaking. So to be at about 6% average sold price increase, that is great, solid appreciation. Once again, home values continue to go up. The median sold price is up 5%. Once again, maybe just slightly above average, Once again, that's a sign of great health in our market. The overall units sold is down by about 2.5%. And last year, we were at about 30, 40-year lows as far as number of homes sold. Well, this year is even less. So what we're seeing is that home values are going up, but the number of transactions is down. We might be at record lows this year. And there's a lot of different reasons for that. But the main reason has to do with affordability. The interest rates being higher, a lot of people locked into nice low interest rates. A lot of people like their mortgage payments and are not willing to move because they're able to beat the current inflationary times because they were locked in at a low interest rate and their mortgage payment is low. So many people have referred to this as the great stay. I've heard it referred to in a lot of different ways, but that is the reason why we're not seeing a lot of movement as far as number of homes being sold. Now, as far as average sold price, original listing price, it's at 98.8%. So once again, we're seeing homes listed for a certain price and they're actually selling for about 1.2% less than that. As far as average days on market, that is up just slightly. The average days on market for the year is 31 days. So there it is. It's taking about a month for a home to sell. Historically speaking, that's fantastic. It is a little bit higher than what we've seen in the last couple of years when things were just crazy and flying off the market so fast. We are seeing that homes take about a month before they are scooped up and go under contract. Once again, another month from that point, typically before they close. Now, if you're taking a look at the ways that homes are being acquired or how they're being financed, the number one way in homes are being acquired in the Fredericksburg area is through a conventional loan. Not surprised to hear that. Conventional loans are very popular. They're a great loan. The second most popular loan is a VA loan. Once again, I'm also not surprised to hear that. We have a lot of people who are eligible for VA loans in our area, and it's a great thing for our market. It's a great loan for the buyer, and that is the second most popular way homes are acquired. The third most popular way homes are acquired is using an FHA loan. Once again, great options for the buyers that need it. Lower down payments allows a little bit more of an easy access or easy opportunity for someone to afford a home, and subsidized to where the interest rates are a little bit lower, which is great. The fourth most popular way homes are acquired is cash, and 360 homes have sold this year using cash. There are still plenty of cash buyers out there, and it just goes to show you that we have a very healthy market, lots of equity in the market. Even though there are certain challenges with affordability, we have zero concerns about there being a crash or the bottom falling out and prices going crazy and depreciating. We have no concerns about that. What we're seeing is better than average appreciation, and we're seeing maybe a little bit less movement because of affordability issues. All in all, we're seeing home values go up, and that's a great thing for this area. It's a great thing if you own a home. It's also a great thing if you purchase a home. You can rest assured that you're buying into a market where values are currently going up. But if you have more specific questions about this market, I would be more than happy to answer those questions for you. All you have to do is find me. You can go to my website at explorewithjb.com. And whether you're looking to buy a home, whether you're looking to sell your home, and maybe you're not even looking to sell your home, you're just curious to know how much your home is worth. I'm available to answer any of your questions. All you have to do is reach out to me, and I'm here to serve. But with that being said, that concludes this episode. I hope you have a wonderful day, a great week, and we will see you on the next episode.